If it's one thing that tech brands in Nigeria should normalize, it is putting tutorials inside of their platforms to teach people how to actually use them. Now, many of you might comment that why would we need tutorials, that people should know how to do stuff already? And yes, people should, but hear me out on this one. In Nigeria, one issue that many people have is digital illiteracy. Many people do not even know how to use apps and everything, even though they have phones and stuff. Like for example, there was this video that a content creator I follow made called Adeife. So Adeife made a video and she told people about an app, and she told people that if you're using iOS, this app will not work for you. And in the comment section, people were asking questions like, for example, hey, I have a Redmi phone, is that an iOS? Somebody even commented, hey, I have an iPhone XR, is that an iOS? And it was crazy, honestly speaking. In fact, I even know someone as well who I had to sit down and help to subscribe for Netflix because they didn't know how to subscribe for Netflix at all. I had to sit down and be the one to help them out to do everything. In fact, I remember at school, people would come and ask me, hey, I don't know how to type on Microsoft Word, please help me. Hey, I don't know how to use Canva, please help me. Hey, you have a dollar card, please help me pay for this and that. Like, I'm telling you, in as much as these things are accessible to them, people still don't know how to use them at all, honestly speaking. And in my opinion, having tutorials in your platforms, I think is something that is very important, so that way people will know how to use your platform from the get-go. But unfortunately, this is one thing that many brands in Nigeria neglect to do for some reason, which is something that I see as absurd in my opinion. And I need to give you some story time with this. Okay, so story time. Some months ago, I wanted to work with a particular brand that I found on Instagram. And I reached out to them and everything, and they told me that before I can be considered, that I would have to make some sample videos for them first to see if I'm a good fit. So I made different sample videos for this brand. Now mind you, this brand is an app and all that. So in my videos, I was more practical. I taught people how to actually use this app and do different things that the app has. Do you get what I mean? That's what I was teaching people about. Now, for the brand, they did see my video, but in the end of the day, I got ghosted afterwards, and that's okay. So eventually, I found out that this brand ended up working with other creators to talk about their platform and stuff. So there was a particular creator that I watched their video. They talk about, oh, this app can do this and that was it. Now, in the comment section of this creator's video, people were asking questions about the platform. People were asking, hey, how do I use this platform? Like, people were asking a lot of valid questions, and this creator was unable to answer these questions. Now, in my video that I made for the brand, like my videos, I made sure that I talked about how to actually do all this stuff. But however, the brand decided to prioritize people who have bigger numbers. Then practicality, people are actually teaching how to use the platform and everything. Like, that's just one problem that a lot of brands in Nigeria have. I think I made a video about this, so you can try watching it in the description below. So I tried to pitch this idea to other brands as well, but so far I haven't been successful. So there was this bank that I reviewed in the past, and I tried to pitch this idea to them, saying that they should actually add tutorials on how to use their bank inside of their platform and everything. So I tried to tell them that if they try doing this thing now, that it will improve the customer service, because people will not have to reach out to you on how to use the bank and everything, because there are already videos in the app and everything that teach people how to use it. At the end of the day, I don't think this brand is going to take my idea seriously. And it is so sad that all of these brands are not taking advantage of this type of thing, because by doing so, it means that now you will not have to be answering customer service questions. And even if you do have to answer questions, you can always bring out the video and show people, okay, this is how to use this app and everything. Like, it makes it easy for you, like your job and everything. And that's how I believe that it could actually be taken advantage of. But many brands in Nigeria don't see this at all, and it is something that actually should be considered and looked into, honestly speaking. In fact, I wanted to make a video about a particular brand, but that video has since been scrapped. So there's this brand that looked very, very promising and all that stuff, and I tried to use the service and everything. Well, then I literally got stuck in some parts that I didn't really know what to do and everything. So I tried to look for tutorials on how to use this brand, and I couldn't find any. I went on Google search everywhere. I couldn't find anything. I went on YouTube. I couldn't find anything. I went inside of their website and tried to look for it. I couldn't find anything. I even tried to reach out to them, telling them about the issues that they had, but I don't think I've gotten a response from them at all. And this brand looks very, very promising, but yet there are no tutorials on how to actually use this type of stuff. So how do you want people to actually, use this type of stuff when there are no tutorials? There's nothing in place to actually teach people on how to use this type of stuff. Do you get what I mean? This is a market that people should actually be looking into. And if brands in Nigeria fail to look into this type of thing, it could actually affect them in some way. In as much as, yes, people should know how to use all this type of tough stuff. Now, this is something that, in my opinion, I believe should be looked into. And in as much as, yes, people might say, oh, people should not use it already. I believe that now, if people actually tap into this type of thing, it will help even more, in my opinion. Anyway, that is all for today's video. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please comment below. And as always, I hope I see you guys next time.